And it looks like we have entered the pre-show.
Hey, hey.
What up,
I love the
Yankee?
pre-show. Pre-show's good.
Good to have you back on the channel. And first and foremost, I need to say congratulations. First and foremost, I need to.
Thank you, my good friend. Boy, it is quite the milestone.
You
Do you remember all the way back that far back when you were at 200,000?
like what, a couple years ago.
No, yeah, it's been a while for
Maybe
you.
even last year, was it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, 200,000 subscribers. Well done. We all knew it was happening. I thought it was going to be September, but just right at the start of October, 200K, and you're going to
Mhm.
be doing a fantastic giveaway in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll give the date a little bit later. Maybe not in the pre-show. I might mention it just
Yeah,
where
save
people
it
can
for the
hear.
show.
Yeah, when it's coming though, a couple weeks we're going to do a big Gigaga Part 2.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's going to be a lot of silver and a 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle.
Oh, nice.
So
And
silver and gold.
those are like $500 now with the
It
premium.
wasn't when I bought it.
I know.
I know. I'm like, yeesh, that's a pretty good giveaway gift. But hey, you know what? I'm celebrating a big milestone. So to me, it's well worth it. And some people have sent in some things to give away.
Cool.
Vote for Pedro. I saw him in the chat. My good
Mhm.
friend. I cannot wait to give away those silver bars that were sent from you to
Mm.
me. You wait, guys. Wait until you see these bars. Oh my goodness, and a lot of them too. As Trump would say, a lot.
I wonder if we should do a poll.
Hmm.
Maybe let's see. Are you still buying silver? Did you buy silver? What should it be? Did you buy
Oh,
this week? Did you buy today? What should we say?
the last w-
Let's
the
see.
last week. Have you
Have
bought any silver in the past
uh-huh.
week?
Okay.
Maybe something like that. Oh, and yes, Tiger Stacker. Oh, mine will be coming, Tiger. Yes, he's also going to be giving away some silver on that live stream. You're not going to want to miss that. There it is. Have you bought? I'm going to vote.
I voted.
There it is. Boom.
I bought the dip today,
I did
baby.
too. I did. We both bought the dip today.
Yeah, but it was still the highest I've ever paid.
Dippity doo dah. Yeah, right. I know. I was upset because I didn't get into Tim's until, just after lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it going down, 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 down. I was like, yes. And then it started to
It's
claw its
hard
way
to
back
time
up.
though. Hard to
I
time.
know, whatever. I
It
just
didn't last long.
just took care of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, we have a lot to talk about tonight. It's been
Mm-hmm.
a while. When was our last Silver Pros? It was
A few weeks at least.
yeah, we've had a lot of, I went to Acadia National Park
Mm-hmm.
with the family, had a wonderful time, perfect weather, beautiful foliage. And then all this is going down, and I'm seeing comments from a couple. Where were you, Yankee? Where were you? I'm like, I'm semi-retired. I actually went, had a vacation,
You
but it was
can't
tough to leave.
vacation, Yankee, when
Of
silver's
course
going
I
up.
can.
No, you can't. You need to be making
Uh-huh.
videos in
Nope.
Tim's every day.
You know, I don't have the type of channel that you do, my friend.
Oh
You
gosh.
are amazing at like bang, bang. This happens, boom, video. That's
Mm,
gonna happen. Oh, that's breaking. Boom. You got a video out. I'm more of a let's experience what's going on in a local coin shop. Let's talk to people about what they're doing and get some
sure.
wisdom from Tim. It's more evergreen, less timely, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been a challenge. I've been trying to be timely with it. So,
Well, I'm going to bring up the main screen here,
all
and
right,
I'm going to
let's do it.
say, welcome to Silver Pros, sponsored by SD Bullion. I'm your host, Silver Dragons, and of course, I'm joined by my awesome co host, Yankee Stacking.
What's up, man?
What
Good to
up?
see
What
you.
up? Good to see you. And we got a lot planned tonight. We are currently doing a poll. Have you bought silver in the last week? Yankee and I both selected yes for ourselves. And so we'll do that. We're going to do a live Q&A. That's going to be in a little bit. And we're also going to be doing a giveaway at the end, and it is a mystery at this point what we're giving away. Are we going to tell them, or are we going to make them wait?
Oh boy. Make them wait a little longer.
Make them wait a little
Make them
longer?
wait a little longer.
Okay.
Okay. I saw somebody in the chat real quick says, I'm about to sell all my silver. It was abandoned soul.
Whoa.
Whoa, there's a take. Wow, so
Okay.
that's not our poll. Maybe that should be another poll question.
Oh, yeah. Have you sold any? I
Yeah, because
personally
this is yeah.
haven't. Have you?
Uh,
Okay. Let me
well,
ask you this. Have you sold any at all this year, Yankee?
why don't you ask me if I've ever sold any?
Okay. Have you ever sold any?
I have never sold any silver.
Whoa.
Don't have to worry about capital gains.
True.
No, but that's not the reason why. No, I have never sold any silver or gold
Mm, just
since
giving
I've
some
started
away.
stacking. Yeah, that's true. I did sell, or yeah, I did flip the palladium that
Mm-hmm.
one time, but no, I've never sold any silver.
Wow. Yeah, I've definitely sold silver in the past. I don't remember the last time I did though. I don't think I've sold any this year.
Hmm.
And we're both buying. Yankee, did you want to show what you're buying? Are we doing that now, or do you want to wait?
Sure, we could do that. I'm looking at the screen right now. There's a lot of lovely silver there.
Let me pull up your screen,
Oh, okay.
and you could do a little show and tell, maybe. Are we?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is there's a lot of other silver I should bring over here. We're gonna do the silver. It's like, oh my word. But this is what I bought today, and I've been wanting to for a while. Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Tim and Yankee round. Look at that.
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get these, and I did want to get them at a really low price. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to bite the bullet and get them. And Tim, I got them in his shop. They are going fast in his shop. The tubes are vanishing. So I thought was the other reason. I was like, yeah, I might as well just get them now. This is the first time I've looked at them.
Yeah, they look
Wow.
great. Very cool
They
piece.
really do, man.
And those are exclusively available on SD Bullion.
That's right. Online only at SD Bullion.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, sdbullion.com/Yankee. And at Tim's too, right? So Tim also sells
Sure.
them for
If
people that can go in and get them.
if you want to travel to Tim's, or if you live there, it's not too bad.
And these aren't for me. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna hold on to some, but I have a lot of stockings I got to fill. My kids want them, and I'm sure this is going to go to friends and family. So, yeah, a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Anyways, yeah, just sorry, I'm just looking at them for the first time. So,
We're enjoying them together. It's
thanks.
great buying silver. I love to pull out every piece, look at it, and check for quality control. Make sure they're
Yes,
all real
yes.
silver, of course. All that
Quality
stuff.
quality control is important, and there were some errors. This isn't like a proof coin. This is a silver bullion round, so it's not perfect. It's
Not
not
supposed to be
MS.
perfect.
It's not supposed to be perfect. However, when you get them, you want them to look nice, right? And I think there was they had an issue with a few lots. People
Mm,
got them. They sent them back in. SD Bullion gave them new ones. Wonderful company. They took care
nice.
of people. And the manufacturer, Highland Mint, is now double striking, making these really, really good. So
Mm,
anybody that buys them now, obviously, you're going to get the best coming out of Highland Mint and SD Bullion. So anyway,
awesome.
a lot of fun. And we got to talk about silver, man. We got to
Okay.
talk about what's going on.
All right, so let's do this. So let me bring up silver price.
Hmm.
And you guys can see we're sitting at 47.11. Hey, 47, that is, if you don't know, it's the number for silver. What is it? The element number? I'm not sure. Atomic
Right. Atomic
number,
number.
weight,
Atomic
something.
number.
Yeah.
Yes.
So silver is 47, and we are
Hmm.
at 47. So it's kind of crazy times right
That is
now.
cool. And it's Silver Dragon's 47.
That's right. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
But yeah, so let's look at the chart here. So we started off the year at under 29. So I guess you could say silver's been doing pretty good. This week, however, This was the first time we didn't see just up forever, right? So we had a little bit of dips, and we knew there was going to be some resistance at 48. And
Mm-hmm.
silver intraday got really, really close to 48. Depending on where you looked, some places it was a
Mm-hmm.
little over. And
Mm-hmm.
then yesterday we had that nice we had a kind of a 2 day dip. I feel like it's been up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're finally starting to hit that part where I don't know. I mean, are we at the top,
Well,
Yankee?
let's step back just for a second. Have you or I ever seen silver reacting like it has since we started stacking,
Never.
since we started our YouTube channels?
I've never seen anything like
It's
this.
insane, right?
Never.
You have to go back to maybe 2008, 9 up to 11. That was pretty remarkable, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was incredible when the Hunt brothers tried to corner the market in the 80s. I mean, we're that's the type of action that we're seeing, those types of liftoffs. It's remarkable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And one thing actually that I wanted to pull up here is the let's get rid of that.
Look at that.
The annual average price. This is
Yeah.
something we just set the record, I believe, yesterday.
Hmm.
So what they do is they take the uh, price of silver every single day of the year and they average it. So in 2011, it was 35.56,
Hmm.
and just yesterday we hit 36.63. So we have set a new record for the annual average price of silver, and we most certainly are going to, I think, stay above this through the end of the year.
That's a great
So
chart. That
so
is really incredible.
I
Look
mean,
at that.
just look at this thing. I
Digest
mean,
that, folks. Average. This is the annual average price
yeah,
for the year. We're at what is it? What is it today? Or
36.63 today.
36.63.
But silver's at 47, so I mean, we could
True,
end
true.
the average over 40. We could this year. Um,
Since you're talking about averages,
mm-hmm.
again, that is remarkable. Um, the 200-day moving average for silver
Yeah.
is now between roughly 35 and 36.
Mm-hmm.
So some people, like the video I just dropped now, I had Stacking Surfer on the video today talking at Tim's. He's been watching that. Tim's been watching. I've been watching it. Could it actually revert back to that? Yes. Yes, it absolutely could.
Whoa, hold on, hold
It
on. You're saying
could.
silver could go down to 35?
It's possible. Okay.
What is it going to
Uh,
take though for well, I mean, like be honest with me. Like
okay. Okay. Um,
recession.
yes. Yes.
Okay,
So I've
okay.
I've looked at this a lot, and if you go back to 2008
Mm-hmm.
and you look at what silver did, spot price. Okay. So I'm looking at silver in 2008 at its peak at that point, when the real recession, the headline recession, and I'm not going to get into whether we're in one, we have been in one, whether we're going in one, but when that recession in 2008 hit, silver dropped 50%.
My goodness.
50%. Gold went down like 25%. I mean, even during COVID, and if you want to call that a COVID recession or not, that's fine. It went down 21%. So these types of reactions, because there's a fear of contraction in the economy, less need for silver, and it concern people like, oh my word, what's this going to mean? Sell silver, right? Gold doesn't go down as much, but what happens, and what happened in 2008 was that the Fed stepped in, launched their QE program, quantitative easing, basically buying up toxic assets, stimulating the economy by printing currency, firing up the printing presses, and then going to zero interest rate policies, ZERP, getting the rates all the way down to zero. And that caused all kinds of distortions in our economy and has ruined our economy to some degree. But when they did that, silver rocketed up to 2011. It was an amazing. That was the last time we've really seen this type of massive spike. That and also COVID. It also rocketed up when the Fed and the government stepped in and stimulus started to roll because they panicked in during COVID. silver shot up as well. So could it happen? Yes. But here's my point. When does that happen? And where is silver spot price when it does? Is it at 50? Is it at 60? Is it at 70? Because, if you drop 50% from 70 or 80, you're looking at, 35, 40.
Right.
I think we're going to be seeing these higher lows even when it pulls back. Now, that's worst case, in my opinion. Worst case scenario, a 50% haircut, moving back to 35, moving 200-day moving average would be also bad bad. It would be dramatic, a dramatic pullback. This is kind of what Tim Marshner, my local coin shop dealer, keeps thinking. He just called it today the great short. He thinks that could happen. I
What's
don't know. I keep arguing with
what's
him
your
on
thought
that.
though? I mean, are we really going to go? I don't know, Yankee, because it
Okay.
seems like we're not in a recession
Yeah.
with the
Okay.
GDP. It
It
was
depends.
positive,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So,
hmm
maybe they could change the numbers and maybe right now it's negative. I don't know, but as it
I
stands, we're
don't think so.
not.
I don't think it's going to happen to that degree because I think there are a lot of other factors that are in. First of all, gold and the GSR. Look at what gold is at versus silver, right?
Yeah,
I
gold's
don't
almost
think
at 3,900, dude.
it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
So that GSR is like, wait a minute. I don't think it's going to revert back. Could we have a pullback? Yes. But here's my set. I said this on my video. If we get into 50, if we break 50 and hold 50, I think we've left the 30s behind permanently.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be gone. Like we're gone from the 20s. I think that's going to be the next leg up. And then after that, wow, dude. Let's remember something else. And I don't know if people know this, but the the record high back in 1980, January 18th, 1980, was
Mm-hmm.
$49.45 for silver. That
Right.
was during the Hunt brothers, uh, you know, uh, manipulation trying to corner the market. That priced in today's dollars is nearly $200, 197
And it
if you
well,
adjust it
and it
for
depends
inflation.
on your metrics, right?
Okay, fine.
Because
I'm using the CP lie. I admit it.
well, I will say this, we have one website here using the CP lie, they got it at 145. So, and this
Yeah.
is macro trends, so I don't
Right.
know.
I've seen that one.
And
Yep.
then
Yep.
they say it went up to 70 adjusted for inflation in 2011.
2011, right.
So,
That top was 48.70 and you're right, around $70. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So,
think it's 200 is definitely possible.
do you think $200 silver is possible
Sure.
in the next couple of years, or what's the time frame?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Definitely within this decade. I've been saying that for years now. But it's possible in the next couple of years. Yeah. Again, we need silver to be dragged up by gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't gold do that? I think even Tim says, the gold pulls silver around like a caveman pulls a woman around by the hair, that old cartoon. I,
Right.
I think that needs to happen. I think silver needs to go up. I think we're going to see more usage in silver. I think the deficits we have industrially are going to be driving it up. I think the focus on homing our national resources and mining. I just saw news, the White House just said they wanted to buy a lithium mine or at least invest in it. I think you're
Mm.
seeing more and more investing into these rare earth and other types of metals that bode well for the price of silver, especially. And eventually, I think it's going to get where it belongs.
Well,
$200.
$200. That's Yankees
Eventually.
thought here, and a couple of super chats. One from Tiger. I bought a tube of the Tim rounds and
Oh,
got a good
thanks,
price before
Tiger.
Yankee rigged it. SoFly stacking. I'll pick them up next week, and then we had another one. SoFly stacking. If it drops, I'm buying more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the poll
Mm.
here. We had a poll going, and looks like 59% of you all actually bought silver
What's your
uh,
thoughts on that result?
in the past week. I think that's actually probably more than I would have expected.
Mm,
Um, I
hmm.
think a lot of people, they've been seeing the price go up and they're saying, okay, I'm gonna wait for a dip. We kind of got a little bit of a dip today. Didn't last long, but I think like I mentioned, this is the most I've ever paid for silver my whole life. Buying some today. So when you're buying and it's like, wow, like I used to be able to get 3 ounces for the price of this. It's
Yep.
kind of like, you're like, man, it's not really making that much of a dent in my stack. Um, but I don't know. I mean, at 59%, to me, that seems like more than I would have thought. What do you think?
I thought it might be a little less than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, about 50-50. Um, yeah, I looked at it this morning and I saw it down 2%.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, ooh, buy. Now's the time to buy some. I'd love to see a different poll. What would make you, how do we phrase this? What would drive you to buy a lot more?
How low would
You
it
know,
have to
what,
go?
how low?
Yeah.
Right, right. Does it need to go, some people, I'd love to know where that is like, okay, now's my buying opportunity. And what will happen if and when there is a big pullback, a big correction? Are the weekends going to say, well, I didn't think this was going to happen. Everyone's telling me silver is hot now. I'm like, well, I
Oh
bought it. I
man.
thought it was going to act like crypto, and this is terrible. I'm out of here. Weekends.
Can I show you something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, people put it in the chat. Just put the number, so we
Hmm.
can kind of read a few of them.
Yeah,
Because if
that
I
would
do a
help.
poll, you can't put the number. So just put the
Good.
number in the chat, and then also I started the Q&A. So click on that, and you can ask your questions there. We're gonna answer them live here on the stream. But I want to show you guys something real quick. Um,
JM said something while you get that. Bought the dip today and used SD Bullion silver at spot special for
nice.
one of the Eagles. Jay, that was a great deal. If you're going to be buying silver, that was a
Yeah,
neat one to
they
get in
actually
on.
have another one. I'll show you in a sec. But so when silver hit the high in 2011, gold was at 1800.
What?
Right about 1800, 1900. So that was where gold was when silver hit that all-time high or close to it, right in 2011.
Yeah, I see it.
So
Yep.
gold is doubled since then, and
Hmm.
silver is approaching that same number. So people who say, okay, silver's going to go to, to 50 and then go back down, just
Hmm.
take a look at gold. Gold is so much higher than it used to be. And
Yeah,
then
very
let's show
interesting.
you guys the deal SD Bullion's got right now. Anyone could take advantage of this, even if you bought from them before. Just on their deals page,
Hmm.
they got the 10% face junk silver here, the Kennedy half dollars at spot, literally a spot
Mm,
deal. So, really good deal there if you guys want to take advantage of that.
cool.
And we do have the Q&A started. I'm looking at numbers. People are
I am
saying
too.
35 to 40.
30s. I'm seeing people are waiting into the
You
30s.
want to wait for it to go to 30 is kind of
30.
wild. I don't think it's going that low. I don't think it will. I would be surprised if it goes below 40, to be honest. 45. Yeah,
Uh,
45 would be great. If we could
Yeah.
buy
Yeah, I'm
that.
not waiting for the 30s ever anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think, yeah, it might be done stacking if you're waiting. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right. Hey, a couple super chats flowed in. I want to say
yeah, shout
thanks to
them out, please.
SoFlo.
Yeah.
SoFlo stacking at $2. $47 is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm going to click like on that. And then Aqualust, $5 super chat. Others were asking as well, so I wanted your thoughts. Compared to 2008, how could today's industrial demand for silver prevent that hard dip?
That's a good. Yeah, that's really good.
Fantastic. Like that one.
Yeah, I mean, look at technology, right? So back in 2008, how many of
Well, we
you
weren't in the
had?
Stone Age.
Well, no, we had iPhones, but how many of
Sure.
you had the newest iPhone? How
Hmm.
popular were solar panels? How popular were
Hmm.
electric cars? 2008. I mean, it's like, you know, the technology now is just insane, and we have AI data centers now getting built up. It's getting pretty wild. So yeah, no, I would say industrial demand is way stronger now. So that,
I
yeah,
mean,
and with silver, you know, being monetary metal and an industrial metal, you definitely need to factor that in.
I'm looking now. You do remember? I just asked AI something, and I know a lot of people don't. It's Google. Google Gemini. Um, I was looking at the military spend since 2008 because silver
Oh
is
yeah.
being gobbled up in military in weaponry, and it peaked in 2010. I mean, we were. I mean, come on, we were still fighting a lot of Afghanistan and Iraq and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think it dipped and then it's gone up since 2019, 734 billion, 2020, 778 billion, 2021, 800 billion, 876 billion, then 900, then almost a trillion, almost a trillion last year. It must be a trillion this year.
Whoa.
It's going way up.
In
I think
spending,
that's going to,
military
in
spending.
spending, yeah.
The
And I
U.S.
think
spent a trillion last year.
this year, I think it was
Whoa.
997 billion last year. So I think. I think that's going to factor into it, the demand,
Yeah.
industrial demand usage of silver. Um, but I don't know if it would prevent a a large correction,
Mm-hmm.
10 to 20. I could easily see that, guys. I really could. In when recession fears or stagflationary fears really kick in, if and when it happens, don't be shocked. It has happened before, but just hold on. Don't see. That's what I'm worried about,
Mm-hmm.
especially new stackers. Don't get disillusioned if there is a big pullback.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. No. And
Please.
honestly, some pullbacks are healthy. Like if something's just going straight up forever, then it's gonna get destroyed, right? But if you have these little pullbacks on the way up, very very healthy. The one today was sight for sore eyes, to be honest.
I would
Um,
love to see it trade in a range for a good two
yeah.
to three
Oh
weeks.
yeah, please.
That would allow a base to
If we
form.
could get a base here at like
Yep.
47 to 45.
47. Let's just
Oh
say 47.
man.
Let's just stay at 47, all right, till after Halloween. And then I think 50 could happen after that by the end of the year.
Do you
So
think all right, let's just kind of get crazy for a sec. Do you think we're going to see 50 this year, Yankee? Because I mean, let's be honest, we our predictions for this year were much lower than
we
silver
were
is right
off.
now.
My end of year prediction was 40 that I made last December, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to hit 50 this year.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You don't think silver's hitting 50 this year? We're at like 47. We're $3 away. You really think there's that much resistance that it's not going to hit 50?
Oh, I know. I know. I'm second guessing myself now.
Are you serious? We have 3 more months to go. How many wars are going on right now? How many
True.
fighter planes are flying around? And
Yep.
we got the government
Oh, it's
shutdown
scary.
going on
It's scary.
now. We
That's
got
not going to last
well, but
long.
the geopolitical stuff though, you
Sure,
know,
sure.
it's you know, I
Yes, okay, fine.
seriously,
It could. It could. I also could. I'm split here. I could really see us get slammed, the big short, and then
dude.
have to work the way up. I could see either one. I'm just telling people right now, listening right now, don't flip out if it drops down to 42,
Right.
41. Just don't. Hold on, right? Because it could happen and we could claw our way back up. It might not break 50. There's a lot of resistance. We'll see if it busts through that.
Yeah. We got
That's
to
a
get to these questions.
psychological, yeah, that's a
Yankee,
psychological
I'm
limit.
going to tell you right now, I think it's going over 50.
All right.
Every single Monday when I wake up, I look at my phone and I think it's going down $1 and it's gone up $1. Every
Okay.
Monday for the
I'm in it
past
for the
4 Mondays in
long
a row.
term. I think it's part of me inside is hoping it doesn't because
But
I
look
want
at
more.
this
I
chart,
want
dude.
more.
I don't see how it doesn't. I think we're going to
Uh,
50. I think
yeah,
I don't even
probably.
think $60 is out of the question this year. It's on a rampage right now. Okay.
All right.
Let's get to the questions. First one here, Wyatt the Goat. Hi, I'm a 13-year-old that has successfully started a coin ring business. I buy junk silver, copper rounds. Can you give me the best way to buy copper bullion and junk silver too? Thanks. Well, what's the best
Hopper?
way? He says copper bullion and junk silver.
stack pennies, pre 1982
I
pennies.
think he wants to use them for the rings, the coin rings.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The best copper, isn't it? Wiring. I mean, you can get some really quality bulk copper. I'm not a copper guy. I don't know. Well, how should he stack copper?
if you,
Not the
yeah,
rounds, not expensive rounds.
yeah, no, don't buy those for copper price exposure.
Yeah.
I think if he wants to use them for like utility to make a ring or something,
Yeah.
probably local coin shop. Honestly, I think junk silver local coin shop as well.
Hmm.
Although we did just show that deal on SD Bullion. Hey, you want to get some junk silver pretty cheap? How about at spot? You know what I mean?
Wow.
These Kennedys would make some great coin rings. Um, so you could think about that. Now, honestly, local coin shop. I
Mm.
I
If
just
he's going to use it though, wire, copper pipe. I mean, it might sound stupid, but really, that you want it cheap.
yeah. If you want to get it cheap, yeah.
Robert
Um,
P, why can't I ask questions at the top of the chat? Just select Q&A, ask questions here, switch it over
yep,
to the questions. Yep,
yep.
you
Feel
should be
free
able
to
to
click on it.
do it.
Let's see. Wow. Relic addicts with price suppression no longer a major factor. How high do you think metals could go?
I disagree with the premise. I think price suppression is still there.
Yeah.
I don't think we've lost that. It's still manipulated. It's still heavily hypothecated, and the derivatives markets and the futures markets are what's driving these spot prices. Can I just take a slight detour? I'll try to make this quick.
Mm-hmm.
Tim has gotten a bunch of hate, right? Because he keeps saying this is not the true spot price; it's all manipulated. And I've done some googling, AIing on this whole thing. It's interesting. He has a point.
What do
Prior
you mean?
prior to using future contracts, silver was traded and exchanged as a physical commodities in the COMEX. Okay,
Okay.
it changed gradually over time, especially in the 80s. So 1984, uh, silver options were introduced. Okay, traders could get into complex derivative tools
And you
and
think
and
that's when the
hedge and
manipulation?
speculate.
But
That's
obviously
when
before
it
that, in
started.
1980, when they
Right.
stepped in and said the Hunt brothers couldn't go long, that
Yes,
was the
that was
first.
huge.
That was the
They
first
stopped
big
it. Right.
manipulation.
That was the first one, but
Yeah.
then they put in rules and then they
Yes.
adopted options trading and then they expanded upon that and they reduced gradually more and more
Mm-hmm.
away from the true uh, it shifted away from the physical delivery as the primary mechanism for trading and price discovery. It happened in
So
phases.
unless they go back, you think still manipulated.
Yes, and I believe it's
Interesting.
going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. I think you and I are going to witness
But
the
it can be
COMEX.
manipulated up.
Of course it can. It can be spoofed. It
Goes
can
either
be
way.
all kinds of machinations. But here's the deal. I remember going to the library when I was a kid, walking by the stacks, on my bicycle, pulling out the Wall Street Journal. And this is when I was first stacking silver dimes. And I went to the page where it showed the Handy and Harmon spot price. And I got my spot. Oh, it was $9 an
In
ounce.
the
And I wrote it
paper?
down in the newspaper.
Whoa.
But it was Handy and Harmon. That company was one of the foremost companies to set a spot price that people followed. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
they did it by the exchange of the physical silver
Interesting.
for refining and industry, and that's how it was actually priced. Tim is right. That no longer exists. Andy and Harmon no longer exists.
Well,
It's all contracts. It's paper contracts that are giving us this price.
but we know how much it costs to buy, and sometimes you can buy at spot. So if you're looking at stack price, I mean, you got to factor that in as well. It's got to be
Mhm.
fairly close. Am I wrong? I mean, it's got to be fairly close. The price to acquire the physical metal, like as if they
Okay.
were still publishing that
Right.
number,
Correct.
it's
I
around
I
the
think
same.
it's lower, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not dramatically lower. I think
Yeah.
it's slightly
Yeah.
lower, right?
Okay.
But the problem is it can be manipulated so easily. They don't take physical delivery like they used to.
Right. Well,
So
yeah,
eh,
some industry,
some
but
do,
yeah.
right? But they don't nothing like they used to. So and it's all hypothecated. So 1 ounce of physical silver now can be on the books of thousands, right? You can have this incredible fake amount of silver being claimed that doesn't even come to, the amount of silver that we've mined for the entire year. It just doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. There
So
is something
that's the
wrong with the
fear.
paper
There is
buying.
something wrong with this, right? I mean, you can't fully trust the spot prices, guys. Not fully. But I do think that day's coming when it
Well,
will break.
I'll say this. Some people are still stacking it heavy. We got El Meccano. Thank you for the $10. Bought at the bottom of the dip. Took advantage of SD Bullion deals. Roll of halves. One silver eagle at spot plus $6,000 of other silver and gold deals at SD Bullion. Very
Well
nice.
done. Well
Taking
done.
advantage of the dip, and then we got another $10. Thank you, SGT Stacking. Any plans of pouring in the near future, Dragons? Those streams
Ooh,
were the best. Great to see you and Yankee. Congrats on 200K, Yankee. Hey,
answer
I don't unfortunately right now I don't have any plans to pour, but Yankee, now because we're on the topic, can you tell us when are you going to do that giveaway? And by the
it.
way,
What giveaway? Oh,
thank you everyone for hanging out.
yeah.
If you don't know, Yankee Stacking just hit 200,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and he's doing a fantastic gig. When is that going to be, Yankee?
October 18th. That is a Saturday. So
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, October 18th, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to give away silver and gold and have an absolutely fantastic live stream celebrating 200K. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, and speaking of giveaways, should we show them what we're giving away today?
Yes, now it's time.
Now we're halfway through. It was a mystery until now, but we are going to be giving away one of the 2025 1 ounce Sword of Truth silver coins. It's like
Mm,
$50 in silver right here. Pretty cool. It's going to go to one lucky winner at the end of the stream tonight, so stick around if you want a chance to win one of these.
very cool.
Okay.
Love that one. I have a whole tube of those. They are so beautiful.
I know. They are cool. Okay, let's see. Anyone can answer this if they'd like. How much do LCS usually offer for generic 1 ounce compared to current spot price?
Mm.
Is Tim under spot right now on the buybacks?
On most things, yes.
Yeah,
Just under. And I told him, I said, when was the last time that happened? He said, oh, geez, I can't even remember.
but probably not Eagles, right?
No, I think they're spot.
Yeah. What?
Their spot or slightly over BU. I think it might be giving a tiny bit over
Yeah,
for
that's what I've been
Eagles.
saying,
Tiny bit
seeing over
over.
here. Most of the dealers are
Yeah.
buying Eagles at spot, and like the generics are back of spot.
Mm,
So, it's just because I feel we're in crazy times right now, and with the price that it keeps going up, the refiners are all backed up. I mean,
they
literally,
are.
the
They're backed
refiners are
up.
like 3 months backed up, just overflow of silver because a lot of people are selling, and it's mostly the people selling. It's a lot of antiques are coming out of the
Mhm.
woodwork. A lot of people, they've got the silverware, yada yada yada, and they're just offloading it. So I don't think it's the heavy stackers. I think a lot of them are still
Okay.
waiting.
All right. It is interesting though to see the wholesaler uh, completely gutted
Mm-hmm.
with silver. No
True.
more. They're like,
True.
no more. We don't want any more. We can't even get to the refinery. We have so much. It's like, okay.
Vote for Pedro. GSR going back to 70 to 1 anytime soon. Mm.
What do you mean anytime soon? This year? No.
Yeah. So what would that be? So if gold hits 4,000, what does silver have to be at to get to 70 to 1? We got public
It's
math
public
here.
math.
Anybody want to try and tackle that?
So 4,000. If it's
Divided by 70. You got your
no,
phone
it's got to
out?
be
Who's doing
60.
it?
I think it's 60. Yeah, it's 60. No, high 50s, I think. 50, let's try
I got to
58.
do it on my phone here because I can't do that.
59 maybe.
57.
Oh, is it? All right,
$57.14.
57. Yes, 57. There it is. Yep.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, I think it could happen this year. I honestly think it could.
Wow,
I
dude.
think we're going to need some geopolitical unrest, the stuff either in the Middle East or with Russia. I think or just talk of stuff on over here, like in the Caribbean or with Mexico, et cetera, et
Mm.
cetera. If that stuff keeps going on, gets worse, I think we could do it. I really do. I mean, who
We were
knows?
wrong. We were wrong with our prediction. So,
Silver's almost up $20 this year. You don't think it could go up another
dude,
10?
in 3 months, sure it could.
It
You
could.
didn't say could it. Of course it could. It go to 80. Who knows? But I just something in the back of my mind. Maybe it's my I don't know pessimistic streak. Just
You
says
think it's gonna dip?
I think something's gonna happen, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna go down, and I'm just ready for it. I have dry powder. If I truly believed that it was like, oh no, we're going to leave 40s behind, I'd be buying even more. But I just want to wait. I don't want to get too impatient here. I think it could go back down to the low 40s, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't be difficult to see that happen. I think a lot of people would be shocked, and especially new stackers. They You
Well.
got to be careful with the FOMO. This is what I'm seeing in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
FOMO. People coming in going, it's going up. I got to buy. I got to buy. I got to buy. It's like, where were you a year ago? I know I should have, but I was busy elsewhere. I was investing elsewhere and I didn't care about it, but now I do. And it's like, those are the people I worry if it does hit 40, 42, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
And
they're gonna
hopefully they
sell
hang
out.
on. Nah, I hope not.
You know, and here's the thing too. I did mention this in a recent video, but some of the big banks are predicting gold will go higher. They're even recommending buying gold, adding it to your
Hmm.
portfolio. Morgan Stanley, U.S. What was it? U.S. Bank, I think. Bank of America, excuse me. Some of the big
Yep.
ones, they're saying buy gold. I think when those banks are saying, "Hey, add it to your portfolio," that's basically telling all of us that they are going long on gold, because why would they say buy it if they were shorting it heavily? So I think it starts a cascade effect, and as I mentioned, if J.P. Morgan starts saying buy gold, then then things are going to get really crazy,
Yeah, I think,
because I
was
think
it?
that's when the manipulation slows down.
I agree. I even saw Kiyosaki, which I don't really follow him all that much, say that Warren Buffett was now touting gold and silver.
Well,
You know, you can look at that two different ways. Sometimes people get a little nervous when when all these saying buy, all the banks and all that. What are they buying, Dragons? Most of what they're
ETF.
buying is ETFs.
Yeah.
Very easy to turn around and go sell if something bad happens.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine if it hits 60. I'm fine saying I was wrong, Dragons, but I think it's not going to hit 50.
Well, we're wrong. I mean, I thought it was going to
I know, right? If I'm wrong
37.
now, I thought it was 40.
I mean, we're
I
way
thought it was going
above
to be
that.
40.
So
I know. I know.
I
And the
just
people
think
were laughing at me when I said 40. They were
I
like
know.
40. Come
I
on,
know.
Yankee. Like,
They were laughing at me too at 37, and now we're at 47. So who's laughing now? But I mean, it's just one of those things. Is like it's really hard to predict,
mhm.
especially when is it going to hit this number, that number. But I don't really. You're saying recession might slow it down. I don't think that's what's going on right
Mm.
now, and I
Hmm.
and I just it seems like nothing can stop it. Like it's going to be volatile, right? But it's just what's going to put the brakes on? Are we going to have world peace? Is the dollar going to all of a sudden get stronger? I mean,
Right.
are
Right.
rates going to go up? Like none of these things are they're not going to happen, right? So, man, I don't know what's going to stop it. I
Long term, nothing's going to stop it because we know how this ends.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
ends with the currency
Yeah.
destruction.
Dollar goes zero. Yeah, of
We know
course.
what's coming. So we're kind of arguing over the minutia here because if you're a long term stacker, and everybody listening should really have that mindset first, this is a moot point. Get the metals. Make sure you have it because 5 years, 10 years in the future, it's going to blow your mind, unfortunately, because of what we're doing, what this economy really, this fake economy is all about. So, hey, we'll see. I think here's the other thing. I think really people need to be less concerned about the spot price
Mm-hmm.
and more concerned about the wealth that they have in metals in terms of goods and services. I mean, I'm a prepper stacker,
Mm.
so think
Interesting.
about it that way. Think about, this is real tangible wealth. This is potential barter currency in a worst case scenario. This is something you need to have as wealth insurance, far more than a speculative investment. I mean, I'm not saying there is an upside. I know a lot of people watching and listening now will sell their silver. If it hits 80, 90, they're out. They want more fiat currency after that. Maybe you rethink that. I know there are people that I saw in the chat saying, "I've never sold either, Yankee, not 1 ounce, and I'm not gonna. I got out of the fiat currency system, the fake system with portion of my wealth. I don't want to go back into that." So it's perspective.
And I think we should probably address. So Joel, thank you for the super chat. He asked, "What's the best way to buy silver mining stocks? I've been having
Hmm.
trouble buying with my Fidelity brokerage account."
Hmm.
Um, First thing I would
Interesting.
say is that in general, mining stocks are much more risky than
Mm,
just buying physical gold and silver. And I think me and Yankee agree that's primarily
totally.
what you should
Yep.
be doing. That's our bread and butter. That is the safest, best way to invest in precious metals. If you don't hold it, you don't own it, right?
Right. Right.
However, some people like to dabble in the mining stocks. And what do you use for your brokerage account, Yankee? Out of curiosity.
Different ones. I've got through my IRA, I do
Mm-hmm.
it. Fidelity is primarily. I
Sure.
don't use Robinhood.
You don't like
Can I?
Robinhood?
No. Can I interject one other thing?
Yeah, yeah,
You
please.
said something very important. This is not stacking. Make
Right,
sure you stack physical first
right.
and primarily, right? But also, I'm seeing a lot of this too. People who have never ever purchased a share of stock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They don't even understand this. And I warn them, I say, listen, you need to get more understanding around investing, how to invest in equities, stocks, and bonds, and what that means before you just throw money at a junior miner that you have no idea about. So I
Yeah.
really try to hold people back because I think there's some FOMO and some hype around that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a seasoned investor, I have what, 3, 4% of my wealth portfolio in commodities, primarily junior miners. And I've been doing it now for a few years, and it's been a slog. It has not gone up very much. They lagged the physical.
They did lag quite a bit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, right now they're blowing up.
boom,
Yeah.
I'm way up. Now, like I said, I will never sell an ounce of my gold or silver unless I absolutely have to, and
Or
because of
trade
something
it,
horrible
right.
or trade. Right. I will sell my commodity stocks, and I have. I mean, there I'll take profit, right? Out there, I look at it and like I date it. I don't marry that stuff like I do precious metals, physical precious metals.
Well, let's get back to the questions here. Um, can you talk about Basel 3 when it starts, your opinion on it, what to do when it starts? What do you think are isn't it already partially started, or are we in the middle of that? The Basel 3
Yeah.
thing, Yankee?
You say Basil, I say Basil. Who knows what it is? I
Sure.
I I
Tomato
texted.
tomato.
Right. I texted something to Tim yesterday. A lot of people a while back were saying, you know, gold is going to be considered a tier one asset in
Right.
Basel III, and that means it's going to break the stranglehold on the futures markets. They'll have to get the actual metals and all this if they want to put. The banks want to use gold,
Right.
like cash and the other tier one type. That is not entirely true.
Right.
It's already a tier one and has been a tier one. What it isn't, I want to get this right. It is not a high quality liquid asset. It is not
Hmm.
a high quality liquid asset, an HQLA. And that is being pushed back on. In fact, I just read that Bank of America and Morgan Chase are aggressively lobbying against having gold be a high quality
I
liquid
wonder
asset. They
why.
don't want that. I wonder why. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Stick with
There's a lot of
cash.
pushback. I think the United States is pushing it out 2026, 2027. UK, US, and who's the other one that's saying forget it, we don't want to do this right now. Um, but the US is really trying to delay the full implementation of Basel III.
Hmm.
And you know, Tim loves to say when that happens, it breaks the back of the hedge
Maybe,
funds.
maybe.
Maybe. And how does silver fit in with this? Because gold is seen differently than silver from central banks. They don't
Right.
look to silver the same way they do gold.
Well, not all, but
Some.
Russia did say they were going to be
Russia,
buying
yep,
silver last year.
they said it. Yeah.
I don't know if they are. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be? How about China? Wouldn't it be? Because I don't, you can't trust them. But what if they were just like completely going
Crazy
ham
with
on silver?
silver?
Right,
they
right.
they
We
probably
don't
are.
know.
I don't know. Someone's buying a lot of it. I don't know.
Right. It's all rigged.
All right, let's see here.
We got time for a few more, right?
We got time for more questions. I want to primarily stick to ones about silver because this is Silver
Mm.
Pros. I see there's a lot about gold and other things. Um, there's one here. Robert bought sealed tubes of Eagles for the first time recently. Is there any advantage to keeping them sealed for resale down the road, or would you open them? What do you think?
For resale down the road, keep them sealed.
Okay, so if you want to resell them, just keep the
Yeah.
okay. And that's something fairly new that the Mint has been doing.
When did that start?
When they went to the Type 2 Eagle, right? They started putting the seals.
Oh, is that when they did it? Ah, I forgot.
So like 3 years now. Four. I'm not
Yeah,
exactly sure.
yeah.
But yeah, honestly, the dealers that I've talked. So here's one thing you should do. A lot of people say have an exit strategy, right? And
Hmm.
I think most of us, our exit strategy is to take our silver to our local coin shops to sell when we want to, if we ever need to offload it. Why don't you just ask them? Because like down at
Mm.
Harry's, they couldn't care less if it's sealed or not.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I mean, it's like, do whatever you want. Then at that point, I would unseal it, pull them out, look at it.
Hmm.
Uh,
That's what I do.
personally. But if your local coin shop is like, oh no, we'll pay more if it's sealed, then I guess leave it sealed,
Right.
right?
Good idea. Ask your local coin shop dealer.
So, Silver Scrounger, is there a price where you won't buy?
Oh, no. But there's a price that but I buy less. How's that?
Well, you'll have to buy less.
I know, right? If I'm buying the same with the same amount of dollars. Um, yeah, to me it's I'm stacking until it breaks. And by it, I mean the fiat currency system
Okay, okay.
that we live in.
Well, let's take it to the extreme then, because
Or I
Yankee.
die, or I
No,
die.
no,
How's
no.
that?
Well, not that extreme. Uh, let's. All
I
right.
don't know, man.
Let's play a little game here.
All right.
Yeah, will Yankee buy silver at these prices? That's the game we're gonna play, and I'm
Come
gonna throw out
on.
some numbers, and we'll see when you change your tune, because you said there's no price you won't buy. So silver goes to $100 this year. Are you
Yeah.
still buying?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What if it goes to $1,000 an ounce? Are you still buying it?
Well, that might be when it all breaks.
Oh,
No, no, I'm
oh.
serious. No, no, I mean it.
That
If it
ended
hasn't
pretty quickly.
broken,
I thought we were gonna go higher, but okay.
no, well what here, look at it this way.
Uh-huh.
Um, what does a loaf of bread cost?
I don't know. Probably a lot.
Does it cost $200?
Maybe.
See, but then how much am I gaining? What kind of income am I getting? What is, what is Social Security giving with what has inflation done, right? With their
Yeah.
cola, or what has,
But
the
what but
price of
what but
YouTube or
what
other
if
income that I get?
but
It could
what if inflation
skyrocket.
was moderate, like
Mm.
everything costs double, but silver goes to 1,000? Are you still
I don't see
buying?
that ever. I don't see that
You don't think
happening.
it could happen?
No,
The
I do not
manipulation
think
ends.
if the
What
manipulation
if gold
ends,
goes to
we've
100K?
broken you don't understand what I mean by the system breaking. That's a piece of it. That
Mhm.
is a piece of it. The COMEX loses control. That's part of it.
Do you think
Yes.
that's before or after hyperinflation?
I think that's a good question. Is it before or after? Well, the very first thing is we have to lose the dollar's reserve currency.
Yeah.
No reserve currency is ever hyperinflated, ever.
Mhm.
So we lose that. That's a big one, right?
Right.
And then we start losing control of the bond market. That crashes. I have a
Yeah.
whole list of
Big
things.
big
I'm going to do it.
inflation,
Right, right. I'm
etc.
going to do a
Yeah, yeah,
whole.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
a video where I want to show what I think is going to be the dominoes. And then silver, yeah, 1,000, 5,000, things go crazy. We melt up. But
Mhm.
but then, oh my word, we could be in a horrific economic shape,
So, but
societally
at
shape.
some point in there, you
I
stop
won't be
buying.
able to. At some point, I won't be able to.
There'll be
I'll
nothing to
physically,
buy.
it'd be so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know when that hits, but when it does, yeah, I'm no longer a buyer. I'm hunkering down,
I
because I
just
also
think
buy a
that
lot of other types of precious metals too. I mean, I'm a prepper as well. So I think it's coming. I really do.
I
I
I
think
I I,
that'll have to stop.
I don't want to get too outlandish here, but some people, like, you look at Josh Fair. We've had him on the show many times.
Great guy.
CEO of the Scottsdale Mint. He's saying the bull run, we're in the third inning of the baseball game in this current bull run. So think of that however you like. But he's saying his thoughts on gold. He doesn't even want to say how high he thinks gold's going to go because people will think he's crazy. He's saying we're in a
Yeah.
mineral war right now.
Right. Right.
Gold used to be $20 an ounce. Now it's 4,000 almost. So if you lived 100 years ago
Mm,
and you were telling people that gold was going to be $4,000 an ounce, they would
mm.
call you crazy.
But they would too with the
But
price of the house.
we're not in like hyperinflation right now.
Yeah, but they'd say the same thing about the price of my house.
Sure.
I know what
I
my
agree. I
folks spend.
agree. But is there a
Everything's
world that
yeah.
we don't hyperinflate and metals do go off the charts? Is there a world? Gold goes to 10, 20, silver 500, 700. I mean, it doesn't.
Not with. I do not believe that will happen while we
Wow.
are the reserve currency of the
Okay.
world.
All right.
I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I think there's going to be societal impacts in the next 5 years.
What if we run
That
out
I
of
don't.
silver?
What if we run out of silver?
I know there's a lot, but look at
Retail?
I'm saying look at the projections for
Man.
like solar panels, the new
Right.
batteries with silver potentially.
Mm-hmm.
What if we ran out?
I,
Is there a world where industry needs it and literally can't get it and they're having to buy it off stackers, not even from the mines? I mean, I'm
wow.
just throwing
That's
stuff out there,
that
man.
is amazing to think of.
Just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, I don't know the answer on that one. I'm just going to keep buying
Yeah.
while I can. Now, there may come a time personally, if there's situations in my life, physically and otherwise, where I'm unable to, then I'll stop, obviously. But if I can, I'm still trying to position not just myself, but my progeny, my kids,
Right.
to be able to be ready for whatever comes. So to me, that's a lifelong ambition. And as long as I can, I will. But obviously, it's going to be less if everything is fun and fine and I can live like I am now and silver is $5,000 an ounce. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get many ounces. I don't think that's the scenario, though.
Well, let's I was kind of playing devil's
That's a
advocate.
great one. I love it.
To be
You're fun.
honest, I don't think silver goes that high unless we hit hyperinflation. Personally, I think
Yep.
maybe if we run out,
Yep.
it'd be the only way.
Right.
But okay, let's get to one last question here. This is a really important one from Bill. What do you suggest to buy with a limited monthly budget of $200? Yankee, what's your number one pick? $200 a month. What are we
200 bucks a
buying?
month.
What are we
I'm
buying?
I'm silver rounding it. Cheap as I possibly can.
Silver rounds?
Yeah, 200 a month.
What
Yeah.
about junk?
I
Junk
wouldn't
silver?
at spot. That's not bad.
Spot
I'm
deal,
looking.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming this person has nothing, right?
Okay,
So you
just starting out.
yeah,
Sure.
you're
Okay.
starting out. You get a little smattering, right? You might get an eagle. You might
Mm,
get a maple. You might get a tube of rounds, and then you get some silver dimes and quarters.
you know what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
Half 2 rounds and the rest in junk. That's what I'm doing.
Mm.
$200. So then I got the barter aspect of it. I got the
Yep.
999 aspect of it. I'm
Yep.
kind of covering
Yep.
my bases
Yep.
and
Yep.
just grow the stack that way. That's what I'm doing.
That's good. That number 200 a month, I like that. Now, if it's 2,000 a month or 500 a month, it might change your
Sure.
calculus, but that's
Sure.
fine.
Yeah, I go heavier on the rounds if the
Hmm.
budget increases.
I like having some sovereign silver just in case. It's not my highest priority right now, but yes, I would
Let's
distribute it all.
Yankee's gonna go ahead and start doing the wheel
Oh
thing.
shoot, do I get the wheel going?
If you guys
I get a
did not
harvest.
comment, this is your
Oh,
final
dude,
chance.
I
You
just
need
realized
to
I
drop.
haven't. I hold on. I got to start harvesting
Oh,
names
did we
right
break
now.
it? Did we break it?
Right? No, we didn't break anything, but I just realized I didn't start the harvester. So if you are
Well, this is your
watching,
chance to
you need
comment.
to put something in the
Oh my
chat.
goodness, yeah. So if you haven't commented until now, actually, it
I
won't
know,
count.
right? Oops.
Literally now, you have to comment.
Literally
Literally,
right now. What time is it? 9:50. You got a couple minutes left. All right.
we're gonna
Let's
give you
get this
guys
wheel going
a
here.
minute and 30 seconds to drop a comment in the live stream if you want to enter let me show you what
Yeah,
one
go
of you
ahead.
is going to win absolutely free. Courtesy of SD Bullion, the Sword of Truth silver coin, the 2025. They got a different Bible verse every
Mm-hmm.
year.
Mm-hmm. It's great. I love that. The micro engraving on it. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
there you go.
There it
So
is.
someone's
Yeah.
going to win it's like $50 worth of silver,
$50.
which is crazy to say.
It's not when I bought mine. Wow.
I know.
Of course, I got the 2024s, but man, those are neat. Ooh. Um, I'm gonna
Do
do
we get?
something
Do we give them
that
enough time to
no,
comment?
no, no. I'm gonna pull an audible here and maybe Chase will yell at me. But I don't think you will because I just broke 200,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
We're gonna do two winners tonight.
Double winner.
One of them is gonna get a Yankee Tim round. All right.
Oh, we're giving those away too.
I just one. Okay. I feel that's the right thing to do. And he's not gonna give me a hard time. Because I'll just turn around and say, dude, what? It's Silver Pros. I just broke 200,000. Just give one away.
Yankee stacking.
Yeah. So you can see it, sdbullion.com/Yankee.
So we're
So
doing
yeah,
a
we'll give
double
one away.
giveaway. The question
Double
is, which one
giveaway.
do we do first? Do we do the Yankee or do we do the sword?
Well, I'm watching the chat right now. Which one do you want to do first?
All right, first
Yankee
person
or
I
sword?
see.
All right, Yankee or
Yankee
sword?
Yankee
Go.
Tim I saw first.
So we're doing that
We're
first.
doing it first. I saw that one.
All right, all right. Let's do that one first. All right. So now I got to stop. I'm no longer going to collect any more names. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to wait and copy. All right. Let's switch over. I'm going to need to
Oh,
share the
real
screen.
quick, we
Share the
didn't get to
screen.
this, but Bill said, "How about that 2025 Libertad? Can we even?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
We can't get one, can we? They're all going to be
Uh,
graded, dude. They're all going to be graded.
do they have any at SD? Let's see. No, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't. I think they were
All right.
getting some,
Are
but they
you
don't
seeing
have
my
them
screen?
yet.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sharing it.
Let me
All right.
pull it up. Let me pull it up.
All right.
Boom. We got the wheel nice
I'm
and big.
shuffling
Everybody can see
now.
it. Everybody can
I'm
see it.
shuffling, and then here we go. This is for the Yankee Tim round.
This is for yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
The winner here will win the Yankee Tim round.
Ooh, it's a long pull. Ooh,
Whoa.
long spin, long spin. Here we go.
And by the way, this is a completely legitimate wheel here. There's no
Hashtag not rigged
yeah, there's no thumb on
nation.
it. It's
Come
just
on now.
whoever it lands on. Jesse?
Jimmy, not that
Gary?
guy. Jesse, Apple Pie. I'm thinking maybe Gary Black.
Looks
See
like
if he holds on to it.
Gary, maybe Mark. Oh man, it's so
Oh,
close. It's
oh,
close.
oh, Gary Black. Congratulations, Gary. You got the Yankee Tim round. All right.
Gary knows it's not rigged.
Oh, he sure does. And
Hey,
let's spin it now.
we're spinning again. This is for the sword. Gary,
Here we
shoot me
go.
an email. It's in the description, but silverdragons47@gmail.com. I just need your name, address, and phone number to get it shipped out.
Correct.
All right. Gary Black.
And
Nice
this is
win.
for
This
the
now this is the sword, the silver sword. Good luck, everyone.
Got Nick and Tyler, J50, Shooter Steve, William, Jeff, I think Joel. Joel Lopez?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna
Oh,
be a
but no, no,
Joel.
no, it's moving. No, it's gonna be a Joel, not Joel Lopez. Joel Moore. Yes,
Oh
Joel Moore
yes.
with the win. All right.
Joel
All right,
Moore.
congrats,
Can I
both of
say
you.
something real quick?
Please do.
Congratulations to Gary and Joel for winning. Again, email me silverdragons47@gmail.com. Just need name, phone number, and address to get those shipped out. Thanks to SD Bullion. And while we got everyone here, I'm going to be headed to the Perth Mint.
You're gonna announce that?
I'm announcing it right now. So stay tuned. I don't know when the videos are coming out, probably sometime in November. But I'm going to be
Dude.
going overseas across the world to watch how they make the coins. So it's going to be,
I cannot wait
dude,
to see that.
it's going to be
Oh
insane.
my goodness. Are you gonna like
Film it.
backstage
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
fit
Whole
you, this is like
access. Yeah, yeah. It's going to be crazy. So
dude,
I'm so incredibly
that is
excited.
lit.
It is happening. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll probably post some teasers when I
Mhm.
get back, and it's gonna be pretty wild. So
Fun.
yeah, yeah, I'm
Fun,
I'm
fun,
excited for
fun.
that. It's coming up,
Excellent.
and I know we're going a little bit over on time, but once again, Yankee, when is your giveaway? Congrats again for 200K subscribers.
Thanks a lot. It's going to be October 18th. That's a Saturday, October 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern, starting at 7 p.m. The Yankee 200,000 gigawatt celebration. It's going to be fun. Great
Yep,
live stream.
you're gonna have to be there 10:18, and we
You might
look
want to
forward
get
to
in
it.
early. Maybe there'll be some early bird giveaways. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. Piles of silver and that 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle up for grabs on the trusted, loved, and wonderfully not rigged Wheel of Names. Okay. All right, guys.
100%.
Wow. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Good,
and
good silver pros.
yeah, it was awesome. And of course, if you don't know, we do these every couple of weeks on my channel, Silver Dragons, and Yankees channel. So if you don't follow him yet, subscribe over at Yankee Stacking on YouTube. And no, Steve, I'm not going to do a face reveal when I go to the Perth Mint. I'm going to try not to. Maybe if there's a mirror or something, you might see
Oh,
me.
see his face in silver.
I'm gonna blur it out though. So. All right. Thanks so much for watching Silver Pros.
Stack like a pro.